out new measures and updates. Let's get into it. You're watching My Consultant. In this week's episode, we're covering Canada's new language test minimum score, followed by replacement documents for those impacted by Canadian wildfires. Next, the latest ExpressEntry Draw. Stay with us as I bring you new streams from the Economic Mobility Pathways pilots, and Tina will let you know what countries now qualify for visa-free travel to Canada. This week's episode of My Consultant is brought to you by Scotiabank.
Starting August 10th, Canada's study visa applicants will no longer need IELTS score of 6 bands in each module. The country has been working towards making the pre-travel screening process for travelers easier, faster, and more affordable. This change will provide greater opportunities for talented students around the world who are looking forward to fulfill their educational goals in Canada. IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System. It is a highly popular English proficiency test for study, migration, and work.
As the country battles its worst wildfire season in recent history, Minister of Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship announced this week new measures for wildfire-impacted individuals who need their vital documents replaced, restored, or extended. Free of charge, Canadians, permanent residents, and temporary residents with lost, damaged, destroyed, or inaccessible documents caused by the wildfires can have their permanent resident cards, Canadian citizenship certificates, Canadian passports, and other travel documents replaced by the IRCC, Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada. International students, temporary foreign workers, and other visitors who have been directly impacted by the wildfires and whose status will expire by September 30th, 2023 this year will be eligible to apply to restore and extend their status in Canada free of charge. Temporary workers who are unable to work due to their workplace being closed because of the wildfires will not be penalized. Workers are able to extend their status and stay until their workplace reopens. Additionally, international students can extend their study permits if their classes have been delayed or canceled and finish their studies without penalties. These special measures will be in effect until September 30th, 2023.
Canada recently held its 14th ExpressEntry Draw of this year. On June 8, 2023, IRCC conducted its all-program ExpressEntry Draw. This time, invitations were issued to 4,800 candidates with a minimum comprehensive ranking system, that is CRS score of 486. This was the first draw of June. The score was higher by 3 points than the last all-program draw, which was held on April 26 this year.
Breaking this week, Canada launches 2 new streams from the EMPP. Through the Economic Mobility Pathways pilot, abbreviated as EMPP, Canada aims to create more opportunities for skilled refugees and other displaced persons to not just immigrate to Canada, but be able to use their education, training, and experiences to continue their careers in their new homeland. These new immigration streams will provide Canadian employers the opportunity to hire skilled refugees and displaced persons from around the world. This allows Canada to not only increase its economic immigration and fill in-demand jobs, but it also helps Canada complement its existing humanitarian commitments. By implementing improvements from the first EMPP launch, newcomers will be able to move to Canada and start working much sooner. Of the 2 streams, one is tailored towards candidates who have a job offer from a Canadian employer, while the other one is geared towards highly skilled refugees who do not have a job offer. Through the EMPP Federal Skills Job Offer Stream, Canadian employers can hire qualified candidates to fill in-demand jobs such as, but not limited to, nurses' aides, workhouse workers, personal support workers, and delivery service drivers. Now, to apply to the EMPP Federal Skills without a job offer stream, candidates must meet high requirements for language, education, and past work experience. This is done because they will need to show that they are well qualified to get work after arriving in Canada. They will need to show an education credential assessment and have a certain amount of funds available to them to ensure that they are able to establish themselves in Canada. Candidates with a job offer must meet a minimum requirement for language, past work experience, and education. They do not need to show proof of an education credential assessment or proof of settlement funds. Candidates can continue to apply through existing regional EMPP economic pathways.
Canada is one of the top destinations for people around the world who are looking forward to travel, reunite with their families and friends, or do business. The country has been working towards making the pre-travel screening process for travelers easier, faster, and more affordable. IRCC has recently made an announcement regarding visa-free travel. Passport holders from 13 countries will now be able to travel to Canada by air without requiring temporary residence visa. However, this only applies to travelers from these 13 countries who have held a Canadian visa in the last 10 years or currently have a valid US non-immigrant visa. Eligible travelers include passport holders from Argentina, Costa Rica, Philippines, Thailand, and Morocco. For the entire list of eligible countries, please visit canada.ca. Immigration Minister Sean Fraser says that this decision will divert thousands of applications from Canada's visa caseload, allowing IRCC to process visa applications more efficiently. Including visa-free travel will make it faster, easier, and more affordable for thousands of travelers to visit Canada for up to 6 months. It will also help grow Canada's economy by facilitating more tourism, travel, and international business, and by strengthening Canada's relationship with these 13 countries. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining us this week. If you are looking for more information and updates about Canadian immigration, then please subscribe to our My Consultant YouTube channel. You can also visit our website myconsultant.ca, where you can find an authorized immigration and citizenship consultant. I am Tina Batra.
And I'm Tashina Thompson, and we'll see you next week.